You know, we keep trying to overthink this. We write op-eds, we quote philosophers, we dig through dusty history books, looking for patterns, trying to decode the psychology of it all. Why do they love him? Why are they loyal? Why would they burn down the whole house just to keep him warm? And we come up with every theory under the sun: economic hardship, disinformation, collapse of institutions, echo chambers, rage algorithm, culture wars. And sure, some of that matters. But what if we're making it way too complicated? What if the truth is uglier, simpler, and raw? What if Maga just wants to be oppressed? Look, he didn't stutter. He didn't send mixed signals. He stood on stage, looked the world dead in the eye and said, "I admire dictators. I want absolute power. I love Putin. Kim Jong-un is strong." He told you he wanted to rule, not govern. He told you he wanted loyalty, not democracy. He told you he wanted control, not compromise. And MAGA? They said, okay, take my rights, silence my neighbors, ban the books, cage the kids, build the wall, sign me up. When someone shows you who they are, you need to believe them. Every headline, every conviction, every violation of decency. He's not running from shame. He's running on it. And they eat it up. This is not confusion. This is not ignorance. This is not economic anxiety. This is desire. This is alignment. This is fantasy, fulfilled. Oppression is the new comfort. Let's really talk about it. It's easier to feel oppressed than to admit you've always been privileged, because fake oppression feels righteous. It feels holy. It lets you cosplay the victimhood while keeping the power. So when someone calls out injustice, you don't have to listen to them. You just cry, "They're canceling me." You just yell, "They're replacing us." You just scream, "They hate us." Now you're the hero of your own twisted story. You're no longer the one holding the sword. You're the one bleeding, even if your hands are still on the neck of the system. MAGA didn't get tricked. They got what they wanted. They don't want to share. They don't want to grow. They don't want to evolve. They want a strong man. They want submission. They want control. And they're ready to sacrifice democracy on the altar of their fantasy. So let's stop pretending. Let's stop writing 1,000-word think pieces trying to understand the fire when we can see them dancing in the flames. Maybe MAGA just wants to be oppressed. Maybe that's the kink. Maybe that's the drug. Maybe that's the dream. And you know what scares us or me the most? They might just actually get it. Let's move.